I'm sure some of you guys think I am sharing this clip to make fun of Angel Reese and her inability to play basketball. Maybe you think this is going to be another video where we are mesmerized by Angel Reese attempting a behind-the-back pass, which somehow hits the backboard. But believe it or not, the pretend basketball is not the focal point of that clip. The real focal point, the real story, is the hundreds of empty seats at the local YMCA in Atlanta last night.
Angel Reese has completely shocked everyone this season. Just when people think they understand her, she does something that makes the whole basketball world stop and pay attention. From the drama to the big numbers, her confidence, and the moments that instantly become headlines, Angel Reese has been impossible to ignore. But here's the shocking part. What is really going on with Angel Reese this season, and why does it feel like we're watching a totally different player?
Angel Reese, disaster class layups and three-point shot attempts. Look, just stop shooting threes. Just stop shooting threes. I don't know what you're doing. Now, I will say before I start this, Angel Reese has been playing better lately. You've been playing well, not knocking you, but hey, man, this blooper reel is crazy. It's crazy. We got to get into it. Nobody's showing up to these Angel Reese games in Atlanta. I could spot a nickel on the floor. It was about 12 and a half people, including the midget over there.
Right now, a clip of Angel Reese is going viral after she tried a no-look pass that went straight to the floor. But if you click this expecting another video focused only on her turnovers, that's not what this is about.
Hey, Angel Reese, folks, it must have been costume night yesterday in the ATL, because there was a sold-out arena, and about 60% of the people in attendance decided to dress up as empty seats. Angel Reese played in front of about 1,200 people. 1,200 people. Angel Reese is taking the WNBA back to the Stone Age by herself.
Because the funniest part of that clip has nothing to do with what happened on the court. The real story is what was happening around it. If you pause the video and look past the players instead of staring at the scoreboard, you start to notice something the highlight clips conveniently leave out.
So it's give me freedom, give me fire, give me 20 points on 13 shots or I retire type game for page backers. But we may have seen the worst performance by a player I've ever seen today in Angel Reese. Like, this was real bad. I'm watching this game and I'm like, there's no way. There's just no way. And as the game kept going on, she just kept throwing the ball near the basket.
Row after row of seats are completely empty, and that is shocking because the building is already pretty small. This is Gateway Center Arena in College Park, Georgia, the home of the Atlanta Dream. It holds only around 3,500 fans for basketball, making it the smallest arena in the entire WNBA. That means there are plenty of high school gyms across the country that are actually bigger.
At this point, I am starting to think that Angel Reese being in the WNBA is like a safety concern for her. Because I'm not sure why everybody got this pent-up aggression against her, but it's actually disgusting to watch. If you're unaware, Angel was playing in a game the other day, and one of the coaches called her a, quote, protected species. In the context of the game, a foul was made on a player that did something to Angel, and the coach was like, oh, she's a protected species because they're saying every time she plays, y'all call fouls on her.
When the Dream hosted the Phoenix Mercury this past week, a large number of those 3,500 seats were still empty from the opening tip to the final buzzer. Normally, that would be just another forgettable moment from a regular season game. But there is one detail that makes it much more interesting. All season, the league and the franchise have pushed the idea that Angel Reese is a huge draw who sells out arenas. That claim did not come from nowhere.
I'm here to talk to you about what I consider to be the greatest choke that I've ever seen in all of my years of watching and participating in sports.
The timing makes the question even harder to ignore because just 2 nights before that quiet Mercury game, the Dream hosted a completely different kind of home game. On August 3rd, Atlanta played the defending champion Las Vegas Aces at State Farm Arena, the much bigger building where the Hawks normally play, and more than 17,000 fans showed up. That is a huge crowd for a regular season women's basketball game, especially since the Dream ended up losing by more than 20 points.
According to the WNBA, Angel Reese has done it again. She's completely sold out another home game in Atlanta. This woman is amazing. Sellout? You expect me to believe that game was sold out?
Broadcast cameras spent almost as much time showing fans holding the Angel Reese Barbie as they did showing the action on the court. And when the game ended with the Dream losing by 22 points, the doll almost seemed to have a better night than the team itself. As a marketing event, the night was clearly a huge success. Getting more than 17,000 people into a large arena for a women's basketball event is impressive.
Yesterday was bad on all fronts for the Atlanta Dream and the Phoenix Mercury. Bad on the nobody showed up front, and bad on the Angel Reese having an absolute disaster game. Good grief. You talk about brick Barbie. Wow.
The problem starts when that brand gets dragged into a debate it was never built to win. And this season, that debate has a very specific question: who is really the face of the WNBA? Angel Reese has said more than once that she believes that title belongs to her, and this summer gave her two very different reasons to make that argument. The first was the Barbie release, which she has pointed to as proof that the brand she built beyond basketball is finally paying off. The second was much more controversial.
I've yet to talk to one person who actually knows the game of basketball, who actually has credibility in the game of basketball, argue to me that Angel Reese just sucks at basketball, just doesn't belong. Some of you try to say, and again, most of you are just trying to be mean-spirited. Some of you are out there saying like she has JV high school level basketball IQ. I am always going to counter with, what is your basketball IQ?
Depending on who you listen to, Angel Reese is either one of the most productive young players in the game or a marketing star whose impact on the court is being greatly exaggerated. The uncomfortable truth is that both sides have real numbers to support their arguments. They are simply focusing on different parts of the story. The bigger question of whether Reese is truly the WNBA's biggest draw or just its biggest storyline can be traced back to the trade that sent her to Atlanta. At one point, Reese reportedly made it clear that she might want a different direction if the team could not turn things around.
Reese, come on, man. Come on, man. Take a look at this. Here we go. Uh-oh. This ain't Julia Tetcher bringing it up. Uh-oh, just throwing it up, missing it. All right. You threw the first one up and missed it. How about great effort by you to get the rebound? Can you kick it out now? Okay, let's throw it up. Boink, miss. Throw it out, kick it out. You just keep throwing it up there, Angel. I mean, come on, man, come on.
Chicago fans had even less reason to question the trade because the Sky spent much of the summer near the bottom of the standings. That made the deal look like a smart move instead of a major mistake. For a while, it seemed like Chicago had made the right choice. Reese started the season with too many turnovers and struggled with her shooting during the opening weeks. Then Atlanta hit a rough stretch in June, losing 5 games in a row and falling to 8th place. Suddenly, the trade looked much more even, and for a short time, it seemed like Chicago had won simply by waiting for Atlanta to struggle.
That's an open layup. Again, I don't really know what she's trying to do here in these scenarios. That's a really good take, but obviously got swatted. And again, at least that generated a point, so that's not the worst play in the world, but the second half was horrendous. It was horrendous. She's just going right into Shakira Austin, who's swatting the shit out of her. She got swatted by Sonia Citron at one stage. She is getting swatted by players 3, 4, 5 inches smaller than her.
Reese has fully embraced the comeback story, telling reporters that she feels freer than she has in years and giving the Atlanta locker room credit for helping her feel more comfortable. It is hard to argue with a player putting up all-star level numbers while helping her team fight for a playoff spot. But the truth about this trade has to include both sides. Her rough start matters, and so does the way she has bounced back. One does not erase the other.
This is one thing you like to see. Post here some work in the gym. Nobody's pretending it didn't happen. We all know exactly why they lost, and so does she. My uncle just texted me to say she's still in the gym shooting, and he can't go home until everybody's out. It's just him, her, and her bodyguards. She knows we all know, and the Aces better know it. So they asked his coach, "Did we see them in the playoffs again?" And this is the best thing that you want to see from a player in this scenario.
This is actually what you want to see from a player after a tough loss. Someone posted a video of Angel Reese back in the gym, still working while everyone else had gone home. She knew exactly what happened, and she clearly was not ready to move on. It was reportedly just Reese, her uncle, and her security team in the gym. That kind of work ethic matters, and even the Aces should take notice. Reese can sell a doll faster than Mattel can restock it, and she can help turn a random night in Atlanta into a sea of pink with thousands of fans. But here is the problem: turning that hype into consistent crowds for regular basketball games is a completely different challenge.